So what's poppin' YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you a beginner's guide to building inside of Fortnite Chapter 3. So let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure you have optimal keybinds. So my keybinds are right here. I have two thumb mouse buttons for wall and ramp, which are on the side of my mouse. Then I have left shift for my floor and Q for my cone. And a lot of these are optimal binds. If you don't know what an optimal bind is, it's basically any button that you don't press with your three main fingers on your left hand, right? So your pointer, your middle, and your ring finger. And as you can see, the reason for this is because you want to be able to move completely freely while building. So, you know, I have my shift as my floor, and that's my pinky. So that's an optimal bind. I have my wall and my ramp on my mouse, which are also both optimal because I don't use these three fingers to press it. However, my Q, I use my ring finger to press, right? Oh my gosh, I can't really stick it up. I use my ring finger to press Q. So my roof bind isn't optimal, aka my cone, but it'll work. Now another key setting is confirm edit on release. I'm gonna break it down like this. If you want to, like, you know, try and get into competitive Fortnite, I would recommend playing with confirm edit on release off. But if you're just playing to like have fun and you don't care that much, you just want to be half decent at the game, then I would turn it on. Because with it on, you probably will edit a little bit faster because it's one less button to press. So you have to press F, then you have to press and highlight all of them. So you press F, then the down button on your mouse, and then you have to press F again to confirm, right? So you have to press 3 buttons. However, with edit on release on, you just have to press F, then you have to press down, and then you have to let go. So it's one less button you have to press with confirm edit on release on. So overall, you'll probably end up editing faster. However, it's not worth it for reasons I can explain in a different video if you're trying to get into comp. So now we can go into building and basically just the basics of building in general and teach you like the small tricks or what you need to know to be able to build good inside of Fortnite. So now that you have your keybind set up, you're all set to learn the basics of building inside of Fortnite. So the main basically staple of Fortnite is something called a 90, and it's basically this motion right here. And the reason it's called a 90 is because you turn 90 degrees to build basically up a layer. And if you were to be running like this, it would take way longer than if you were to just simply do 3 90s. So it took me a while to get up there, but if I do this, I'm already one layer above me just ramping out. So it basically allows you to get higher faster, so it allows you to take high ground sooner. And if you don't know, the reason you want high ground inside of a fight is because whenever you're above somebody, only thing they can see is your feet. Meanwhile, you can completely see their face and their head. So it allows you to do more damage on them. Also, you have more vision over them. So outside of a 90, a good thing to learn before you start doing 90s is just simple edits. Like whenever you're going up towards somebody above you, you want to make sure you're covered so they can't just beam you. And a good way to make sure you're covered is by putting a roof over your head. Now, what do you do after you place the roof? You have to edit through, you have to build another floor, and then another ramp, and another floor. And once you get good with this, you can start doing 2. So eventually you can just start doing this. And you can just eventually just start running with it, right? So that's to cover yourself up while you're ramping towards somebody above you. And that's a good basic to learn. You can start with the 1 floor until you're good enough to be able to do 2. And that's just like a nice simple edit. So let's say you're running in the open and somebody ends up shooting at you. What you want to do first is immediately box up. So you're going to build 4 walls around you, a floor, and a cone above you. And once you're like this, you're completely safe, so you can't take any more damage from people. And from this point on is how you decide what your next play is. So let's say somebody is over here and they're shooting at me, right? From this point on, I could edit out my roof and I could do a full ramp. This right here is what you do to basically tower over somebody and take height from them. So you'll basically just full build over them like this, and you'll end up getting high ground and you'll be chilling. You want to start with the ramp so you don't get shot in your head while you're doing it, but that's just a good way to get high ground over somebody. So you just simply do this until you're over them. Another thing you can do is if they're already above you, so let's say they're like up here looking down at you right now. Something that you can do to get high ground, or at least go for a high ground retake, is this. So let's say I see he's above me. Right, a good way to do that is by editing your cone, because you can kind of see through it. So let's say you can see he's above you, right? What you want to do is edit all behind you and double ramp up. So that's going like this. So it allows your head to be protected, and you're moving up. And then what you would want to do after this is on like 290s, and now you're above him. So that's basically all you need to know building wise. So as always, if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you want to see like a more advanced version or even like an editing guide, I can do that for you too. But thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.